Hello, everybody. All you thousands of people, all your little people out there in the dark. Oh, thank you for coming. I'm sorry to make you suffer in hell here, but we couldn't do it in the garden because it's going to rain and it's overcast and it's hot and it's sticky. And so I thought it would be hot and sticky down here. What the hell? All right, I'm ready. You don't know that I felt good when we up and parted. You don't know I knocked on wood, gladly broken hearted. Worrying is through, I sleep at night, appetite and health restored. You don't know how much I'm bored. The sleepless nights, the daily fights, the quick to bargain when you reach the heights. I miss the kisses and I miss the bites. I wish I were in love again. The broken dates, the endless waits, the lovely loving and the hateful hates, the conversation with the flying plates. I wish I were in love again. No more care, no despair. I'm all there now, but I'd rather be gaga. Believe me, sir, I much prefer the classic battle of a cat and cur. I don't like quiet and I wish I were in love again. The furtive sigh, the blackened eye, the words I'll love you till the day I die, the self-deception that believes the lie. I wish I were in love again. When love congeals, it soon reveals the faint aroma of performing seals, the double crossing of a pair of seals. I wish I were in love again. No more pain, no more strain. I'm all sane now, but I'd rather be gaga. Believe me, sir, I much prefer the classic battle of a him and her. I don't like quiet and I wish I were in love again. I wish I were in love again. Hello, everybody. Thank you. I'm going to start. That was my hello and welcome song. Get out of town. No. I want to do a couple of songs that the Gershwins wrote specifically for Fred Astaire. They loved writing songs for him because he not only danced, he sang wonderfully. So these are two of the ones that were written for him on Broadway and he introduced in movies too. In any gambling casino, from Monte Carlo to Reno, they tell you that a beginner comes out a winner. Beginners fishing for flounder will land a 17-pounder. That's what I've always heard and always thought absurd, but now I believe every word. 'Cause I've got beginner's luck. The first time that I'm in love with you. Gosh, I'm lucky, I've got beginner's luck. There never was such a smile or such eyes of blue. Gee, I'm fortunate, this thing we've begun is much more than a pastime. For this time is the one where the first time is the last time. I've got beginner's luck, I'm lucky through and through. For the first time that I'm in love with you. Hello back there. Gosh, I'm lucky. Gee, I'm fortunate, this thing we've begun is much more than a pastime. For this time is the one where the first time is the last time. I've got beginner's luck, I'm lucky through and through. For the first time that I'm in love today, the first time that I'm in love to stay, the first time that I'm in love with you. I was going to dance for you, but I was going to tap, but I can't on the carpet, and I didn't wear the right shoes anyways. Our romance. Are you ready? Okay, you ready? Our romance won't end on a sorrowful note, though by tomorrow you're gone. The song is ended, but as the songwriter wrote, the melody lingers on. Now they may take you from me, I'll miss your fond caress, but though they take you from me, I'll still possess the way you wear your hats, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, no, they can't take that away from me, the way your smile just beams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, no, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. We may never, never meet again on that bumpy road to love. Still I'll always, always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, no, they can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away. They can't take that away. They can't take that away from me. Everybody got enough champagne? Does anyone need more? You all look a little thirsty. Can someone be hostess? Okay.
Oh, there's some here. We've got some. Different.
You want to pour that on top of this?
I don't know what everyone has. Different. I don't know what Christina would have. Yeah.
What
Do you have something different?
I have something different. Yes, these are
With that.
You have this.
Now, the first show that I ever did was a play in San Francisco. I played Ernest Hemingway as a child in a play written by Kira Nijinsky. Nijinsky, the famous dancer, his daughter, wrote a play about her good friend, and I got to play Ernest Hemingway. As I was 2 years old. I was 2 years old, so it's my first thing. So I had to walk out on the stage and look on the beach and pick up shells and study them, and then look longingly out to sea. And no, I didn't have a shotgun. You know, that came later. That was in Act 2. That was it. That was my big break-in at 2. So I think even then I thought, this show needs a tune. This is too boring. We need a song. So here's our song for that play. I hear the tropical sounds.
Your hair is flying in the wind.
Yeah, really. Wasn't that funny? Sand in my shoes, sand from Havana, calling me to that ever so heavenly shore, calling me back to you once more. Dreams in the night, dreams of Havana, memories and dreams I haven't the strength to refuse. That's why the sand is in my shoes. Deep in my veins are the sensuous strains of a soft guitar. Deep in my soul, the thundering roll of a tropic sea. Under the palms, that was Havana. You are the moonlit memory I can't seem to lose. That's why my life's an endless cruise. All that is real is the feel of the sand in my shoes. Give me a rhythm and I'm gone, you know. Oh, look, a shell. Hello? Hello? No. Really? It's for you. In the middle of the show, that is so rude. Deep in my veins are the sensuous strains of a soft guitar. Deep in my soul, the thundering roll of a tropic sea. Under the palms, that was Havana. You are the moonlit memory I can't seem to lose. That's why my life's an endless cruise. All that is real is the feel of the sand in my shoes. All that is real is the feel of the sand in my shoes. All that is real is the feel of the sand in my shoes. Isn't that a neat song? Yeah. Have any of you ever heard that before? Isn't it neat? Yeah. Mm-hmm. There was someone who couldn't make it and they wanted to just, you know. This song was written for a movie, actually, and it's written as a happy, we're walking through the park swinging hands love song. And when I hear this song, that ain't what it is. So listen and tell me if you think that's right, okay? Too late now to forget your voice. The way one word makes my heart rejoice. Too late now to imagine myself with someone new. Too late now to forget your smile, the way we'd cling when we danced a while. Too late now to forget and go on to someone new. All the things we've done together I relive when we're apart. All the tender fun together lives on in my heart. How could I ever close the door and be the same as I was before? Darling, no, no, I can't anymore. It's too late now. All the things we've done together I relive when we're apart. All the tender fun together lives on in my heart. How could I ever close the door and be the same as I was before? Darling, no, no, I can't anymore. It's too late now. Did you know that? You know that song.
I didn't.
No,
What movie?
it's from Royal Wedding. Really stupid movie.
Well, no, I know.
That,
I know
that's the one.
movie.
That's the one where Fred Astaire
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
dances
yeah,
upside
I
down
know,
in the
with
room.
What's her name and like
Yeah, with
Churchill's-
what's her name and what's her name. Yeah.
And Jane Powell.
Yeah. And Jane Powell sings it down the lane. Yeah. What's next? What are we doing now?
Leave me or love me.
Oh no, the other way around, hon. Don't get me confused. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Love me or leave me, or let me be lonely. You won't believe me, but I love you only. I'd rather be lonely than happy with somebody else. You might find the nighttime the right time for kissing. Nighttime is my time for just reminiscing, regretting instead of forgetting with somebody else. There'll be no one unless that someone is you. I intend to be independently blue. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Have it today and to give back tomorrow. My love is your love and no love for nobody else. There'll be no one unless that someone is you. You'd better know it. I intend to be independently blue. And I'll show it. I want your love, but I don't want to borrow. Have it today and to give back tomorrow. My love is your love and no love for nobody else. Yes, my love is your love and no love for nobody else. Thank you. What's next?
I get a kick.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
Mm. Porter. Oh boy.
Nice.
Now everyone's gonna know this song.
Yes.
Gotta hope.
We got kicked out.
My story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is the case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting vainly the old ennui, and I suddenly turn and see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine, and you know who you are. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. Don't come out yet. But I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously don't adore me. Some get a kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky. Here's my idea of nothing to do, but I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to see you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky. Here's my idea, have nothing to do, but I get a kick. You give me a thrill. I get a kick out of you. Thank you. This next song, I think it's really interesting. This is a Cole Porter song, never used in a show or a movie, literally found in a trunk after he died. It wasn't even, we couldn't even find the music for it. We just found me squawking at it and writing it down. Because Sami, by the way, this is Sami Scot. Couldn't do it without her. She gave me a kidney. She set this whole thing up. Oh, no. Thank you.
God bless you.
I would
You're the best. Anyway, this song is really kind of different for one of his, but it's one of his for sure, I swear. If ever you fall in love again, If such luck could be, you must fall in love again with nobody but me. For now that I've seen you, I know we should have met long ago. Where have you been? I wanna know, where have you been? My life was a losing fight till that lucky night, baby, you happened in. From what I had heard about love, I thought it was a sorrow and sin. But now that you're here at last, I forget the past, baby. Where have you been? I was alone, unbefriended, in the depths of despair, when out of the blue you descended and somehow ended every care. So if you will give me a break and order the love scene to begin, so close by your side I'll stay. You will never say, baby, where have you been? I was alone, unbefriended, in the depths of despair, when out of the blue you descended and somehow ended every care. So if you will give me a break and order the love scene to begin, so close by your side I'll stay. You will never say, baby, where have you been? So close by your side I'll stay. You will never say, baby, where have you been? Isn't that neat? And you can tell it's his. Yeah. I have. Now, when I was a little older as a child, I traveled in Dad's big show. We traveled around the big dance troupe, and we'd do these variety shows everywhere. There'd be a big act and a lot of little acts, and we'd open the show and close the show, and I hated every minute of it. I wanted to be the big band singer that came at the end of the whole thing. Sat on the side of the stage, listened to a few songs, got up, sang one, went and sat down again. That was perfect for me. I loved it. But no, I had to do the tap shoes and the tumbles and all that stuff. And then came the triplets who played the Flight of the Bumblebee on the xylophones. And then we had a sword swallower, and then we had a magician, and then we had, we even had, the movie The Wizard of Oz, the munchkin who represented the Lollipop League. Well, when he was about 83, he had an act with a little tiny piano, which was not funny, but that's what his act was. Very scary. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everybody said, "Aren't you that?" Can you imagine your whole life? That's what you're known for. Oh, well, at least he's known. Anyway, here's my big band song. Just picture an 18-piece. Okay. Hit it, kids. It seems to me I've heard that song before. It's from an old familiar score. I know it well, that melody. It's funny how a theme recalls familiar dreams, a dream that brought you so close to me. I know each word because I've heard that song before. The lyrics said, forevermore, forevermore's a memory. Oh, let them play it again, and I'll remember just when I heard that lovely song before. You turned the tables on me and left me crying for you. You turned the tables on me. I can't believe that we're through. I used to think when I saw the lovely present you brought, why hadn't you brought me more? But now that you've gone, I'd welcome anything from the 5 and 10 cent store. They used to call me the top. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. But after thinking it over and over, gosh, what you doing to me? Oh, just like the sting of a bee, you turned the tables on me. I used to think when I saw the lovely presents you brought, why hadn't you brought me more? But now that you've gone, I'd welcome anything from the 5 and 10 cent store. You used to call me the top. You put me up on a throne. You let me fall with a drop. And now I'm out on my own. But after thinking it over and over, gosh, what you doing to me? Just like the sting of a bee. Just like the bite of a flea, just like a kick in the knee, you turned the tables on me. Thank you. Oh, the good old days in showbiz.
Did you get to have a martini on stage when you did that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing stopped that. Oh, you're drinking again.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Thirsty work.
I can't take her anywhere. Okay, I will. I was 11. Don't you love hearing the story of my life? I was 11, and I was given singing lessons with Madame Blancheri Zaga at her Academy of Vocal Arts in San Francisco. She had an incredible studio above the Geary Theater right downtown. Remember the big windows, the Geary Theater's big arched windows? Sarah, I'm talking to you. Remember the big arch? The big arch. Put
Is that
the
Geary
bottle
Theater?
down. The Geary, yeah, with the big arched windows. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah,
Performed there once.
yeah. Well, that was her studio, heavily draped and dark inside and fabulous, all silver picture frames. She had been an opera star at La Scala in the 20s. So she was the real deal, and she fled, I guess, after the war and came to San Francisco and was giving voice lessons with her rattling amber beads and her flying kimono. She was pretty something. Anyway, Dad dropped me off, and I was the perfect little voice soprano singing my round open vowel sounds, and he came back an hour later and all hell broke loose. I don't know, I went entirely through puberty in that hour. There was no going back. That was the end of the kid acts for me, the end of the kid shows. No one would have anything to do with me. So here I am. If I'd paid my rent when I was young and well, I wouldn't be up here sweating in this cheap hotel. Oh no, that's another song. Never mind. Okay. So this is what he heard when he walked in the room after the hour, okay? Scared the hell out of him. Get out of town before it's too late, my love. Get out of town. Be good to me, please. Why do me harm? Why not retire to a farm and be contented to charm the birds off the trees? But up and just disappear. I care for you much too much. And when you're here close to me, dear, we touch too much. The thrill when we meet is so bittersweet that, darling, it's getting me down. So on your mark, get set, get out of town. Mm-hmm. Why do me harm? Why not retire to a farm and be contented to charm the birds off the trees? But just disappear. I care for you much, too much. And when you're here close to me, dear, we touch too much. The thrill when we meet is so bittersweet that, darling, it's getting me down. So on your mark, get set, get out of town. Yeah. I have no idea what's happening next.
So near.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
good. More cold porter. Okay.
And drums.
Oh yeah, drums too, right?
Oh, but not yet.
But not yet. Oh, not yet. Oh God, no, not yet. I've so often dreamed we might make a team, but so wild a scheme I must banish. For each time I start to open my heart, you vanish. We might find some isle where lotuses smile and the days beguile going native. But how can we go unless you are cooperative? Oh, here they come. I hear them. My dear, I've a feeling you are so near, and then again so far. You appear like a radiant star, first so near, and then again so far. I just start getting you keen on pinches galore with me. When fate steps in on the scene and mops up the floor with me, no wonder I'm a bit under par when you're so near and yet so far. My dear, I've a feeling I'm on the wrong key. Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, you're right.
Oh, all right. So near. That's not the right key. Oh, yeah. And yet again, so far. Could have sworn that was the right key. You appear. Just play the white keys, honey. Like a radiant star. So near. And then again, so far. Just start getting you keen on pinches galore with me. When fate steps in on the scene and mops up the floor with me, no wonder I'm a bit under par when you're so near. And My condition is only so-so, for whenever I feel you close so, you turn out to be so far. You turn out to be so far. With Rita Hayworth.
Yes.
Oh, well, a good part of that movie too. Okay. I was. This song is written by the Gershwins very, very early, in the early 20s. And I think it was very much ahead of its time. Pop songs were Moon, June, Croon a Tune, Pop Your Balloon, Go to the Moon. And this was a little more, I don't know, like a dialogue with someone and subtle. And I think it never really took off. It was ahead of its time. But it's a wonderful song, very cute. So here we go. I was a boy with a boyish heart, bowing down to love's command. You were a girl with a woman's art, and you held my fate in your hand. I was the moth, you were the flame. You led me on, I wasn't to blame. I was so young, you were so beautiful. What was a fella to do? I was enraptured by you. They told me not to, but still I loved you. How I loved you. I was so young, you were so beautiful. I knew you couldn't be true. Each time I looked at you, my heart grew sad. For then I realized why men go mad. You made me give you all the love I had. For I was so young, so terribly young, and you were so beautiful. You talk of love just as if you knew what that wondrous magic means. Hearts that are young find a love that's true, then they wake from foolish dreams. Poor little moth, fanning the flame, I know you've told another the same. I was so young, you were so beautiful. What was a fella to do? I was enraptured by you. They told me not to, but still I loved you. How I loved you. I was so young, you were so beautiful. I knew you couldn't be true. Each time I looked at you, my heart grew sad. For then I realized why men go mad. You made me give you all the love I had. For I was so young, so terribly young, and you were so beautiful. Is that pretty? Who's next? Who's on first?
My cousin.
Oh, yeah? By the way, this is Sami Scot. I told you that before. I'm going to tell you again. This is Sami Scot.
Thank you.
I didn't bring my singles.
I know, right?
We only take fives. Once I visited my cousin in Milwaukee, USA. She got boyfriends by the dozen when she sang in a low-down way. She was a positive sensation. The songs that she sang would never miss. My cousin was my inspiration. That's how I got like this. I got a cousin in Milwaukee. She's got a voice so squawky. And though she's tall and kind of gawky, oh, how she gets the men. Her singing isn't operatic, it's got a lot of static. What makes your heart get acrobatic? Oh, 9 times out of 10. When she sings hot, you can't be solemn. It sends the shivers up and down your spinal column. When she sings blue, the men shout, "What's up? That baby is hot." Stop. So if you like the way I sing songs, if you think I'm a wow, you can thank Miss Quirky cousin from Milwaukee, because she taught me how. When she sings hot, you can't be solemn. It sends the shivers up and down your spinal column. When she sings blue, the men shout, "What's up? That baby is hot." Stop. So if you like the way I sing songs, if you think I'm a wow, you can thank Miss Quirky cousin from Milwaukee, because she taught me how. Thank you. Now, okay, I have some explaining. I got some explaining to do.
Lucy?
It is now federal law that in any cabaret show, you must sing a Stephen Sondheim song. Now, the problem is, after the 700th murdering of Send in the Clowns, you have to come up with something different. This song is Stephen Sondheim, written in the 1970s for a movie and used in one scene in the background, a Sherlock Holmes movie, great chase scenes through Vienna, and he chases the perp through the madam's whorehouse in Vienna. And as he's chasing her around, the madam's standing entertaining her guests in the front parlor, and this is her song. So it's Stephen Sondheim, so I won't be taken away. When I was young and simple, I don't recall the date, I met a handsome captain of the guard. He visited my chambers one evening very late, in tandem with a husky Saint Bernard. At first I was astonished, and tears filled my eyes. And later, when I asked him to resume, he said to my surprise, "My dear, it isn't wise. Where love is concerned, one must freshen the bloom once. Yes, once for a lark, twice, though loses the spark. Once must never deny it, but after you try it, you vary the diet," said my handsome young guard. "Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter how nice, I never do anything twice." I think about the Baron, who came at my command, who proffered me a riding crop and chains. The evening that we spent was meticulously planned. He took the most extraordinary pains. His limbs were all a-quiver, his cheeks were quite aglow, and afterward he cried to me encore. He pleaded with me so to have another go. I murmured caressingly, whatever for. Once, yes, once for a lark. Twice, though, loses the spark. Once, yes, once is delicious, but twice would be vicious or just repetitious. You, my highest regard. Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter the vice, I never do anything twice. And then there was the abbot, who worshipped at my feet, who dressed me in a wimple and in veils. He made a proposition which I found rather sweet, and handed me a hammer and some nails. At last we lay content, and he began again by fingering the beads around our waists. I whispered to him then, we'll have to say amen, for I had developed more Catholic tastes. Once, yes, once for a lark. Twice, though, loses the spark. As I said to the abbot, I'll get in the habit, but not in the habit. You've my highest regard. Yes, I know that it's hard, but no matter the price, I never do anything twice. Oh, once, yes, once can be nice. Love requires some spice. If you've something in view, something to do, totally new, I'll be there in a thrice, but I never do anything twice, except... No, I never do anything twice. Isn't that good? The movie's called The 7% Solution, and it's a really good movie. Yeah. There was such in the background. No one even remembers the song is there. All right, here's one more Cole Porter. I bet you won't know this one either. Since we first started out, we've always run about, and life's been one long bout, unending. We're always opening plays or closing cabarets. It seems to me our ways need mending. Let's let those dressy dames with hyphenated names in search of faster games fly by. Content with being slow, we'll never let them know the nicest place to go is bye-bye. Why don't we try staying home? Why don't we try not to roam? What if we threw a party for two and asked only you and me? I long to see by the fireside my sweetie and me sitting side by side. Just being still might give us a brand new thrill. So why don't we try staying home? Let us begin to cut the folks who merely strut and talk of nothing but their incomes. We'll have no further use for going on the loose the moment orange juice and gin comes. Our little love affair will make us cease to care how many parties they're giving. We're done with being smart, and so we're going to start to learn the gentle art of living. Why don't we try staying home? Why don't we try not to roam? What if we threw a party for two and asked only you and me? Most of the home folks that we know pay for it later in Reno. Just being still might give us a brand new thrill. So why don't we try staying home? Wouldn't that be nice? We've tried everything else twice. So why don't we try staying home? Thank you all so much. Thank you very much. Sami, Scot. Thank you. There's more champagne. Thank you. Oh, one more? Oh, just one more? Did you? Oh, no, I couldn't. Oh, I couldn't possibly. Hit it. It's only a paper moon hanging over a cardboard sea, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe. Get your drink out of my way. It's only a cardboard sign hanging over a mustard tree, but it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believed in me.